What is going on, everybody? I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Hanging Heavy, where the conversation can get as heavy as the host. I'm your boy, Desecrator, and I ran into a little bit of issues when I was recording the day I normally record, so I decided to fucking scrap it all and re-record the motherfucker. That's one of the things that goes into the business, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm not getting paid, so it's not a business, is it? It's a hobby. I'm a hobbyist right now, so send me some money real quick. I need a sponsor. Finally, that intro to my science, tech, and health bit makes a lot more sense now with this fucking interesting news. Scientists have finally made a new advancement with the human brain. No, I'm not talking about mind control. That's not a thing yet. But they discovered a new brain cell that is unique to you humans. Because, bitch, I'm a god. Anyway, they have linked it to being able to tell other neurons to calm their tits. But that's all they know so far. Maybe they should start killing stupid people and use them for study. Use them for science. For something smart for once. To make things even better, scientists are finally looking out into the ocean, to the deep blue abyss. For more than 80% of the ocean still hasn't even been mapped or explored. If that's not a crazy enough percentage for you, let's put that into perspective. The entire world that we know as Earth is over 70% water. The fuck we trying to go to Mars for, bitch? Let's see what's behind door number 2 first. So they find this quite... Oh, shit. They found this, quote, unbelievable, end quote, deep sea coral reef off the coast of South Carolina. Fuck space. We still got our own shit down here on Earth to worry about killing us. Nice transition, Desecrator. Oh, thank you, Desecrator. Speaking of things on this planet that could kill us, China's being a stingy little bitch, holding out on the good stuff from us. In this case, it's a new strand of the deadly flu virus H7N9. The way this is an issue is that most countries intermingle this kind of stuff to help build powerful antibodies and antiviruses to stop it from spreading. The more samples out there, the better and more efficient the antivirus could be. What the fuck, China? Trying to let me get pneumonia? Trying to let me get bronchitis? Speaking of virus, has your pee-pee been leaking a strange puss? Has your taco had a little extra cheese on it lately? Well, now you're a statistic. Because there's a record high for 3 STDs in America. Winners have found those being syphilis. Old SNL, anyone? Never mind. Gonorrhea, number 2. And number 3, coming short behind, is the clippity-clap, chlamydia. Last year, the numbers reached 2.3 million, 2.3 milli, beating out 2006 by over 200,000 cases. Fuck you, nasty bastards. Learn how to tell someone or bag that shit, brother. Oh, yeah. I was gonna mention the news from the Higgs boson, but for those of you that don't know what that is, that's the Particle Accelerator Program. The Large Hadron Particle Accelerator. But reading about it, it hurt my head and it made me feel stupid and insignificant, which got me depressed. But good thing, scientists have found out how ketamine treats depression. Special K. It activates the receptors in your brain that are affected by opioids. And no, that doesn't mean tiny robots or some bullshit. That equals the good shit. That heroin. They're still working on whether the risk outweighs the reward due to the opioid crisis that's hitting a lot of the world and a lot of struggling people, but that's just what it is. That's where we're at right now. It's some Special K. I'm not talking about that garbage ass cereal with fucking cardboard strawberries. Yeah, so as I said before, I'm recording on another day that I'm not supposed to be recording on, so if you hear any background noise or people talking or birds chirping, get off of my back. I already know it's there. And I forgot to mention, if you don't have it already, download the Podbean app. It makes listening a whole lot easier, and you get notified automatically when I upload or something changes. You can also go to the website if you don't want to put stupid crap on your phone, and that website is hangingheavy.podbean.com. Or if you have the YouTube app and you don't want to waste your time going through the website, you can go to youtube.com/hangingheavy. Origin Rare. In video game news, as gamers type in the chat, rest in peace, some asshole, excuse my French, bitch boy, who lost because he's trash, shot up a Madden 19 tournament in Jacksonville, Florida last weekend. Good thing the bitch killed himself because he's a salty loser. So far, news outlets report one other death and about 13 injured. Way to add to the cause that video games don't create violence. Fucking prick. Lose like a man. I do it every day. You should see my gaming history. If anything, break a controller like the rest of us tilted by video games. They're easier to replace than a life. This also adds to the gun debate, but the ATF hasn't responded to if he was able to even legally have the gun. Anyway, in lighter news, the PS4 Spider-Man game makers, shut up and take my money, just released how long the campaign will be, and they averaged it around 20 hours, depending on difficulty, or whether or not you partake in side quests and activities. I'm down. I want it. Looks smooth as oil on glass. Shout out to Kahart. He should get that reference. The game H1Z1, his original mode, Just Survive, is being shut down October 24th. Because I guess no one plays that shit. Their Battle Royale mode, King of the Kill, dominated their player base, including the release to consoles for us plebs. As I mentioned last week, Assassin's Creed Odyssey just released the world map, and gameplay will sort of be reminiscent of Black Flag. More boat bullshit. If If you can't tell, that's my least favorite part of Black Flag. But not my most hated Assassin's Creed. I'm talking to you, Assassin's Creed 3. Fuck that. Ratona kakalakakakapa Native American bullshit. No offense. After looking around YouTube, I found 2 games I had no clue were even a thing. Both based and inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. The first, which sounds cool, just interested in enough because it's Lovecraftian, which is the Call of Cthulhu, an adaptation of the board game. So it's more of an RPG style play. But I saw the cinematic trailer for The Sinking City, Death May Die. I'll give you a minute to watch those trailers. Go watch both of them. Just pause right here. Richard Rank. Fucking holy dicks. Does The Sinking City look like it could be amazing? With how consoles and computers are now, it shouldn't be too hard to make it look good. But the kicker is, make the story actually entertaining. Not just give us a shitty, shiny, polished turd of a game. Samsung is a little butthurt right now. Because some little bastards found a way to get the limited edition Fortnite Galaxy skin that is only available to people that purchase the new Note 9. Not a sponsor. Clever little cunts started logging into Fortnite accounts on store phone models. You have to tether the account to your phone for it to work. And damn, there's always a way to cheat the system digitally, isn't there? In the history of gaming, we've all come across some obscure games. The one that stands out to me, that me and my good friend Carhart like to play, should I say, experience, was the Dreamcast's very own Seaman. Seaman? Sea-man? As in the ocean sea? The joke is that it's cub. Semen, like sperm, jism, ejaculate. Okay, basically you were able to grow your own digital pet, altering its tank in which you grew up with the help of a very special apparatus. You were able to talk to the pet. This apparatus was a microphone attachment. It was legit a weird way of playing God, but it was fun. We used to treat it like shit, and the pet would become an asshole and sarcastic, and then we'd kill the fucker. Good times. They apparently made a sequel for PS2 in 2007. Find it for me. I must kill again. If you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, the new games for September are God of War 3 Remastered. Fucking great game. And with no surprise, Destiny 2. That means people might start playing it again. Oh, what a coincidence. The new DLC is coming out around the same time. Interesting. One of the main reasons this podcast was even started was because of the game Rocket League. And boys, they're still managing to keep it new and updated. It's been out for about 3+ years now, and damn, they added a Rocket Pass, meaning You get added bonuses and perks for playing. They have a free tier, which you get less than spectacular stuff, but if you purchase the $10 premium pass, you get a new car and eligibility to the Pro Premium, which guarantees a full set of painted and certified items. That's pretty dope. You also get free keys just for playing, so eventually you get back what you paid for. If you played the 100 hours they estimate it takes. Yes, please. This will go on from the beginning of September to the end of November. So time to fly and start the grind. On a side note to Rocket League, I just wanted to shout out all my FIFA players. Fuck you bitches. Fucking Mexicans. So this past Friday I just saw the movie Kin, which I thought would have been more sci-fi-ish than it was, but it was a decent flick. Not the greatest, but not the worst. It was refreshing. CGI was well done, and the plot twist at the end was cool, I guess. If you wanted to go see a movie this weekend, but the only other thing to see was Jason Statham's The Meg, you see where I'm going with this. I remembered a funny picture I used to see in my friend's house. Now that I think about it, it was stupid funny. What the fuck was his mom thinking? I'll describe the picture, but not the person. You'll instantly know who you are. Asshole. Okay, so picture this. A big, thick oak tree centered in the vertical photograph. Nothing in front of it. No context to what's going on. But if you look off to the left side, there's a chubby boy peeking out. With a disappointed, surprising you face like, yeah, I know you're there, but I gotcha. At the same time, I hear like this kid making this weird sound like this. Map, ama, map, I listo, map. It's such a dumb picture, but it's stuck in my mind. So Showtime had a new show, a one-time series called This Is America. It contained Sacha Baron Cohen trolling the public, this time mostly political figures in the United States. And goddamn, did he make them look stupid. I liked where it started out, but then it got kind of stale. Sure, it was funny and eye-opening, but at the same time, it kind of came off as JW tryhard. Not great, Sasha, but I appreciate your effort. In an update to my window being broken, I found a guy to replace it cheaper than anywhere else. Under a bridge. Shout out to that guy that did that. But I had to wait 2 hours for the motherfucker to show. But this is how it happened, for a fact. I noticed a white truck out in the distance with a small dirt trail billowing behind. This showed me he moved with such haste. In seconds, the truck jumped the railroad tracks under the ridge in which we set up to meet. Common point for both of us. Under this bridge, as soon as I realized he was bumper to bumper with my truck, screeching to a halt and dragging this cloud of dust behind. Out trumps not one, but two Mexicans, like a pack of monkeys during feeding time. One with tool in hand, and the other to assist. Little is said between us all as they jump straight to work. This tool, I must add, happened to be a cordless, reciprocating implement with a long steel apparatus that looked like a spatula used in fry cooking. In an instant, he began to chip and peel and slowly work the old frame of broken, shattered glass and tape that I masterfully manufactured into a temporary window, looking very reminiscent of those old Jeep soft-top windows. With a wave of his mysterious wand, the work was done. All that was left to scrape and clean off what was little left of the original window seal. The other guy, with a slick flick of his razor, got back down to the metal like a master. During this, I'll call him Pedro, went to pull off the plastic molding of the interior side of the window, while Juhan, let's call him, went to pull a fresh new bottle of window seal and placed it into the squeeze gun. He drew a steady, thick bead of black caulk. Window sealant. And added an extra dop on the outside edges. With that done, Pedro whipped out the window with a joke, said, "Wait, you told me it was the other window." Allowing time for a quick moment of terror, he slammed it in place and secured it tight. He attached all the heating elements back to the new glass and replaced the plastic trim. All of us laughing awkwardly, Juhan started to clean the window to show it's straight and that there aren't any flaws in the glass. They applied that useless blue tape to show everyone that it's a new window, and I slipped him the cash. As fast as he showed, he was gone. This all took place within 8 to 10 minutes. For those of you who say Mexicans are lazy, fuck you. You take this to a dealership where the mechanics are white, and shit would have taken all day. This was done faster than any loose bowel movement I've ever taken. Whoa there. Ooh, baby. I just got my second birthday gift in this Tuesday. And damn, daddy, I did me good. AKA, I know how to fuck my tight ass good and hit that man G-spot all by myself. I ordered myself a new watch. If you don't know that about me, I'm into watches. This is the first gold tone watch I've ever gotten, so it's a bit new to me. I have a couple of rose gold watches, but I've always stayed away from straight gold. I didn't want to look like an Armenian, but then again, I don't have chest hair exposed and crazy gold everywhere. No offense, but damn, I got myself an Invicta 48mm Aviator Ghost Bridge skeletonized automatic gold tone watch. Don't believe me? Just watch. Fuck, it's sexier than I thought it would be. Popped Molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Great song. Shout out Trinidad. So, Missouri beat the rest of the states to become the first state to regulate the use of the word meat. On Tuesday, a law will be initiated to stop the use of the word by plant-based alternatives to help the dumb idiots who can't read and comprehend the difference. Dumb yokels. So anything other than animal flesh cannot be labeled and sold with the word meat anywhere on the packaging. Take that, you fucking vegans. Don't taint my animal flesh with your soy vegetable bullshit. Texas is in the news again for another fucked up reason. This time, police are looking for a woman who rang the doorbell of a home in the Montgomery area in the middle of the night. The house had a doorbell camera, and what is caught is a little boggling to the mind. She appeared to be in some sort of distress. She was shoeless and had what appeared to be broken restraints and some kind of shackle on both of her wrists. Reporting says she did this to several other houses, but by the time the people woke up and got to the door, she was gone. The house with the camera are the only images that they can go on. Going on the topic of fucked up perverts, Louis C.K. apparently is trying to stage his return to the world of comic. Maybe too soon, guy. He did an unannounced show at the Comedy Cellar in New York. It's reported that people gave him a grand ovation as he walked on. But now, the shitstorm is coming, and it's Category D. The diarrhea is hitting the fan. People are outraged. He should have told them that everyone he was doing it so that they could have the option to leave. It's like he's forcing me to watch him jack off all over again. No, no, no. Well, that's everything that I had for today, and I just wanted to go ahead and just say again, I appreciate the people that have continued to keep on listening. I know it's kind of hard to listen to just one person talk about shit, but hopefully all the stuff that I've added, all the editing that I've done to it makes it a little bit better. It's hard for me too. I just had a run-in with my puppy, and he brought all the stuff that I had at his house. So I guess I'm moving out officially. I'm no longer wanted there. I miss you, puppy. Come back to me. Yeah, he says it's even worse now at work, so that's the reason why he hasn't been doing the show anymore. I don't want to beat a dead horse with a dildo. I think that's how the saying goes, but yeah, shout out to Puppy. I mean, without him, this wouldn't have started. So, if you can, give me a little like for him, and leave a comment for him, and pour a sip of wine out for him, because wine is for bitches. Yeah, I just want to remind you guys also to go ahead and download the Podbean app for easy listening. And if that's not your thing, go to the website, hangingheavy.podbean.com. If that's not your thing, we're now on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/hangingheavy or use the search option on the YouTube app. I'm just trying to spread the word, so if you can spread the word on your social media, go ahead and copy and paste that link. Help me help you, you know? So I just wanted to go ahead and shout out the listeners. I know this is kind of weird that it's just a one-way conversation, but you know what? Fuck you. Rich and rare.